This past year has been the strangest and kind of the saddest time I've experienced in 26 years. On the surface, COVID seems like the largest issue in today's society. But what if I told you in the grand scheme of things, this is nothing but a skin knee, bubonic plague, HIV, influenza. I'm in no way saying that we should ignore or not take precaution to any virus, but simply that we should not get so preoccupied on one issue that we forget there's something out there that's way deadlier than anything I named before combined. It's us. Welcome to Hurtful Truths Over Comforting Lies.
A new report is again casting a spotlight on the harsh conditions for migrant families and children.
The Associated Press detailed conditions inside a Customs and Border Patrol detention center in Clint, Texas, where allegedly 250 infants, children, and teenagers are being held.
Photos like this, some from, again, Trump's own agencies. This was a Texas facility where you have people packed in behind the fence. A photo from a different facility, detainees with kids laying on the floor, concrete benches on top of each other. Another where a man is seen holding up this handwritten plea, help.
I want to let you respond directly to some criticism that's circulating this week. There's a photograph from 2014 that has suddenly gone viral again this week that shows you at a holding facility walking past what appears to be children in cages.
Chain link, barriers, partitions, fences, cages, whatever you want to call them, were not invented on January 20, 2017.
Nearly 2,000 children have been taken from their parents since Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced the policy, which directs Homeland Security officials to refer all cases of illegal entry into the United States for prosecution.
With all this conflicting information and finger pointing, I didn't know where to turn. So I decided to try to find a source from where these camps really began. And from what I found, this idea of immigration camps stems from Ellis Island. It was a federally owned island in New York Harbor. It was the busiest immigration station in the United States. Approximately 12 million immigrants arriving at the port of New York and New Jersey were processed there under federal law. It's even said that 50% of all U.S. ancestry dates back to Ellis Island. Unfortunately, Donald Trump was not the founding father of putting kids in cages, and neither was Obama. It was none other than
Ronald Reagan was 2 months into his presidency when John Hinckley Jr. drew a $29 handgun.
Reagan's charm and ability to connect with the average citizen as well as world leaders earned him the nickname the Great Communicator, but Reagan's hands-off leadership style manifested into an inability to control his administration from potentially illegal activities. For example, the Iran-Contra scandal, his troika, the nickname given to him by Chief of Staff James Baker, Deputy Chief of Staff Michael Deaver, and Counselor Edwin Meese made many of Reagan's key administrative decisions for him. What's interesting to note here is that in 1982, Reagan launched the war on drugs, which was most likely his main focus at the moment. It seems as though everywhere you turn with this, like most government scandals, a finger is being pointed to the next man in line. Nevertheless, every president has had an equal opportunity to make this right, but instead, it's like they find a craftier way to hide it. But when you look back, they all had one story in common. They were all having unprecedented immigration numbers, so instead of finding a new system, they were going to just stuff the broken one. Let me ask you something. If Hitler didn't gas the Jews, was he still a horrible person? Of course he was. At the end of the day, America has the resources to either take care of them or send them back. I understand our inability to just take anyone without any prejudice, but I do know one thing for a fact. We can do a lot better than this. We are all humans at the end of the day, and for the most part, we all just want to live a happy life with our families. Hey, but if you could do me a favor, if you could go down there and smash that subscribe button, hit the like, maybe leave me a comment, tell me what you liked, didn't like. This is Hurtful Truths over Comforting Lies, and I'll see you guys next time.